Have you ever wondered how our home, Earth, came into existence? It's a story that takes us back about 4.5 billion years, a time when the universe was still young and dynamic. In the early stages of our solar system, a swirling cloud of dust and gas began to collapse under its own gravity. Amidst this cosmic whirlpool, particles started to stick together, forming larger clumps of matter. Over hundreds of millions of years, these clumps grew into what we know as planets. One of these was our very own Earth. But Earth didn't start off as the blue and green oasis we know today. In the beginning, it was a hot, molten mass, constantly bombarded by other celestial bodies. This violent period, known as the Late Heavy Bombardment, played a crucial role in shaping our planet. As Earth cooled down, its exterior hardened to form a thin crust. Beneath this crust, the movement of molten rock shaped the planet's structure, giving rise to tectonic plates. Over time, these plates shifted and collided, creating the continents and ocean basins we are familiar with today. Meanwhile, in the planet's atmosphere, a delicate balance of gases was forming. Nitrogen, oxygen, and a small amount of other gases mixed together to create the perfect conditions for life. It's within this atmosphere that the first drops of rain fell, eventually filling our oceans. But the birth of Earth is not just a story of physical changes. It's also a tale of transformation and resilience. Despite the harsh conditions, our planet managed to nurture life, a testament to its incredible ability to adapt and evolve. This was the birth of our home, a beautiful blue dot in the vast universe. A planet that, despite its turbulent beginnings, has become a sanctuary of life in the cosmos. It's a story that reminds us of our humble origins, our interconnectedness with the universe, and our responsibility to care for this extraordinary world we call home. Now that we have a planet, how did life come to be? This question has intrigued scientists and philosophers alike for centuries. The story of life on Earth is a thrilling saga that begins around 3.5 billion years ago, give or take a few million years. You see, our planet was once a barren wasteland, devoid of life. But then, in the primordial soup of the ocean's early waters, something miraculous happened. Simple molecules began to combine and recombine in complex ways, eventually resulting in the first primitive cells. These were the pioneers, the first living organisms on Earth, and they were about to embark on an incredible journey. Over time, these single-celled organisms began to evolve, becoming more complex and diverse. They developed new ways to survive and reproduce, leading to an explosion of life in the seas. This was the dawn of the Proterozoic era, a time when the first multicellular organisms began to appear. It was a time of transformation and innovation, a time when life was reshaping the very fabric of our planet. But the story doesn't end there. As the eons rolled on, life continued to evolve, becoming more complex and varied. The first plants began to colonize the land, followed by the first insects, and eventually the first vertebrates. Each new species, each new form of life, added another thread to the intricate tapestry of Earth's biodiversity. From the majestic blue whale, the largest creature to have ever lived, to the humble bumblebee, each species plays a critical role in Earth's ecosystems. The diversity of life on Earth is truly astounding, a testament to the power of evolution and the resilience of life. And so from the depths of the ancient oceans to the heights of the highest mountains, life has left its mark on every corner of our planet. It's a story of survival, of adaptation, of evolution. From the smallest microbe to the largest mammal, life on Earth is a testament to the power of evolution. It's a story that continues to unfold as life in all its wondrous forms continues to evolve and adapt to the ever-changing conditions of our planet. But when did we, humans, come into the picture? This question takes us back around 6 million years, when our earliest ancestors began to diverge from the lineage of chimpanzees and bonobos. Over time, these early hominids evolved, developing traits that would eventually define us as a species. Our ancestors started walking upright, a trait known as bipedalism, which freed up their hands for making and using tools. This was a major turning point in our evolutionary history as it set the stage for the development of complex cognitive abilities. Over the course of millions of years, our brains grew larger and we became more intelligent. Then around 200,000 years ago, Homo sapiens, that's us, emerged in Africa. Our species began to demonstrate a level of intelligence and creativity never before seen in the animal kingdom. We developed language, art, and complex social structures. We mastered the use of fire and crafted tools with precision. About 10,000 years ago, another major shift occurred. Humans began to transition from a nomadic lifestyle to one of settled agriculture. This marked the dawn of civilization. We started building cities, developing written language, and creating complex societies with various forms of government, religion, and culture. However, our journey hasn't been without consequences. With the Industrial Revolution, we began to harness the power of fossil fuels. This led to rapid technological advancement, but also to environmental degradation. Deforestation, pollution, and climate change are some of the impacts of our species' activity on the planet. Our story is one of remarkable achievement, but also of profound challenges. We've transformed our planet, creating awe-inspiring structures and advancing technology at an unprecedented pace. Yet in doing so, we've also disrupted the delicate balance of Earth's ecosystems. We humans have left a profound imprint on Earth, for better or worse. As the dominant species on the planet, we hold the future of Earth in our hands. Our actions today will determine the state of our planet for generations to come. But our home is under threat. What are these challenges? Let's delve into some of the environmental hurdles that our planet currently grapples with. One such challenge is deforestation. Immense stretches of our planet's forests are being cleared at an alarming rate for agriculture, timber, and urbanization. This not only threatens the survival of countless species that call these forests home, but also disrupts the balance of our planet's carbon cycle, exacerbating the problem of global warming. Another major issue is pollution. From the plastic waste choking our oceans to the toxic fumes belching out of factories, pollution is transforming our beautiful planet into a waste dump. This not only tarnishes the natural beauty of Earth, but it also poses serious health risks to all life forms that inhabit it. And then we have climate change. The burning of fossil fuels and other human activities are pumping vast amounts of greenhouse gases into our atmosphere, leading to a steady rise in the planet's average temperature. This global warming is causing a host of problems, from melting ice caps and rising sea levels to extreme weather events and biodiversity loss. These challenges have a profound impact on Earth's ecosystems and biodiversity. The loss of habitats due to deforestation is driving many species to extinction. Pollution is poisoning our air, water, and soil, threatening the health and survival of countless organisms. And the rapid changes brought about by climate change are disrupting ecosystems, making it harder for many species to survive and thrive. But while the challenges are indeed immense, they are not insurmountable. Humans, the very architects of these problems, also have the power to solve them. Through collective action, technological innovation, and a renewed respect for nature, we can tackle these issues head-on and ensure the survival of our precious planet. The challenges are immense, but not insurmountable. Let's remember that as we move forward, understanding that the future of our home lies largely in our hands. So what can we do to protect our home? As we gaze into the future, we find ourselves standing at a critical juncture. The choices we make today will determine the fate of our planet, our only home. But fear not, for the power of change rests in our hands, in our actions, and in our will to create a sustainable future. Across the globe, we're witnessing a wave of change. Conservation efforts are gaining momentum. From the restoration of forests to the protection of endangered species, individuals, communities, and governments are rallying together to breathe life back into our ecosystems. But it's not just about restoring what we've lost, it's also about reimagining our relationship with the Earth. That's where sustainable practices come into the picture. These are actions we can incorporate into our daily lives to reduce our environmental impact. It could be something as simple as choosing to recycle, or as significant as adopting a plant-based diet. Every little bit counts, yet our efforts mustn't stop there. To truly create a sustainable Earth, we must rethink our energy sources. We must turn towards the sun, the wind, the water, nature's powerhouses. Renewable energy initiatives are not just a vision for the future, they're becoming a reality today. By harnessing the power of nature, we can fuel our world in a way that's harmonious with the planet. We're also seeing the rise of green technology, from electric vehicles to biodegradable materials. These innovations are transforming the way we live, work, and interact with our environment, paving the way towards a greener, more sustainable world? Each one of us has a role to play in this grand endeavor. It's not just about saving the Earth, it's about ensuring a thriving, vibrant home for generations yet to come. Earth is our only home. It's time we take steps to protect it. What will you do today to make a difference?